Here we go. Oh shit. Here we go again. Oh shit. Here we go again. Gotta find a job where I can actually like have fun and shit. I wanna be in Grand Theft Auto 6 so bad. Alright man, this world is fake as hell, reporting live from the satanic simulation realm. I just looked up and I was like, let me see if there's any chemtrails in the sky. None. Not a single fucking chemtrail in the sky. Sky is clear as hell. But then I'm looking at the clouds and I'm like, this shit feel fake as fuck. Like, I'm looking at the clouds and I'm like, why they not even moving even a little bit? They're like stationary. And I'm sure there's a motherfucker, a pseudo-intelligent motherfucker that has an explanation for that, but it's just a vibe I got. I was like, this shit, I feel like I'm in Grand Theft Auto, man. It just feels fake as shit. You know what I'm saying? This world just feels fake, man. You know? And then you look at all of these cars, man. Look at all of these people, like, driving and shit. What's up, Kev? What's up, Crystal? See all these people driving, but it's like, wait, what are you doing? What are you, like, what meaningful tasks are you behind the wheel on your way to go take care of? You know what I'm saying? What are you really doing? What are you really doing? I was watching some videos last night. Maybe I could pull it up. But look at this idiot. I mean, look at the NPC war going on right in front of me. Look at him. FedEx man about to fucking T-bone this motherfucker. Then it's like, are these people even real? Look, he about to get hit. Are these people even real? Does anybody work? You know? I'm only here because I'm sitting here waiting for a fucking delivery. This shit is on bullshit, but I was watching some videos on Instagram last night and I found found a really great artist, man. I really want to collab with her. I let her listen to one of the songs we did. Look at this nigga here. Like, can you imagine, like, no disrespect to him, but can you imagine, like, just doing that all day? I mean, even what I do is trash, but just riding around every day, like, meaningless tasks. Riding around, delivering packages. You're an immortal light being. And that's what you're doing. That's how you using your time, energy. Like, what? Like, what? Like, it's crazy. For money. For this fucking Monopoly paper, man. It's crazy. So I found this content creator. Let me see if I can find it. God damn it, man. Oh. And for the first time in a long time, I felt like an energy of concern. For the first time in a long time, I felt like, damn, maybe shit is about to go down again. So let me find her channel. Very articulate, beautiful, sexy bitch. Very beautiful, articulate, sexy bitch. I'm gonna pull up her channel real quick. Here we go. Oh shit. Here we go again. hell no. This is what they doing on Instagram now? Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. I'm about to pull the video up right now. Here we go. If this shit saves. Okay. Alright, here she go. Here she go.
Dollars because they're about to Argentina. Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna play this video of this chick, and she's talking about, you know, why the government is giving all of this money to Argentina, another country that Americans don't give a shit about, you know?
$130 million major update dollars from a lawsuit from the government that they're paying Argentina $40 billion because they're about to run to Argentina. Yep. After they get done trying to ethnically cleanse the United States, they're going to jump ship. No one finds it weird that the area that they are renovating, that's supposedly being the ballroom, is actually where an old World War II bunker used to be. Oh, okay, that's not a coincidence. Or the fact that Trump now has the authority to pay himself $230 million from a lawsuit from the government that his lawyers put in motion, that he gets to decide with his lawyers if it should be paid out by the federal government, aka your tax-paying dollars. But if that's not weird enough, not only do we give Argentina $40 billion to help them bail themselves out, but then we also decided that we are now going to get soybeans from them after we just raised tariffs to 155% on China, who was our soybean farmers. We're going to switch that to Argentina. Oh, and we're going to get beef from them and screw all the farmers of America. Okay, so after that, the government shutdown seems oddly suspicious, and the Republicans saying that it's the Democrats when the Republicans in fact have it shut down and everyone is now receiving their premiums, their new healthcare premiums that are going up by like 117%. They're about to ethnically cleanse the U.S. and flee to Argentina, right on Kristi Noem's new jet, allegedly.
So, like, you know, the thing is, it's like they want us to be in a frequency of fear and worry and whatever the fuck, but it's like, this is all good. This is all good. This country, like, regardless how you feel about Trump, like, he's exposing what a fucking joke the government is. And ultimately, all he really gonna do is wake people up. You seen it. And just what? I mean, he's president of 4 years. I don't know why nobody woke up during the first 4 years, but in this first year of his second term, you see his own MAGA people literally saying, and he's like these popular ass whatever content creators, how they even, I don't even know, but they're coming out saying Donald Trump is doing everything, he's doing the opposite of everything we wanted. And it's like, for me, I'm like, I can't even believe we made it that far. I can't even believe we made it that far, bro. I'm like, wow. I can't even believe people are saying that out loud. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the you know, what's going on with that, bro, Donald Trump is only gonna wake people up. He's only gonna wake people up even more by doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and we don't have, I mean, the only control we have over this is coming together in real life. That's the elephant in the room that nobody, not a single person is talking about, bro. Or in the handful of people that's talking about it, it's like, you know, they get drowned out by the people just yelling, screaming into their damn phones, like that's gonna change anything. You know what I'm saying?
The 45 million recipients, we just got some very, very interesting.
And what they're saying is ultimately is what the, like the rabbit hole at the bottom of this rabbit hole, right? Basically, they're saying that the government shut down is because they don't want the Democrats or whatever the fuck. They don't want a vote to release the Epstein files. So apparently what the bottom of this rabbit hole is they're trying to prevent the release of the Epstein files. So that's why all of this stuff is happening. You know what I mean? You know, and it really be over dumb shit like that, man.
Watching the right hand, the left is smacking you in the fucking face. Major update about snaps for November for all the 45 million recipients. We just got some very, very interesting information, as this entire picture of what is going on with SNAP benefits is not accurate as to why people will not be receiving them. The government shutdown is not why people won't be getting them. And I need you guys to like, share, comment, repost, get this information out so that we can educate people on what their choices are and were that led up to 45 million Americans not being able to receive supplemental income for food benefits. Thing about this administration is it is very underhanded and sneaky. While you're watching the right hand, the left is smacking you in the fucking face, and that is what's happening to the American people. Everyone believes that the government shutdown is what is causing this lapse and even the end of all SNAP benefits, but here's what it actually is. I need you guys to know that the people who are in charge in distributing the SNAP benefits are the same people that you see of the Trump administration that are loyal to him and do his bidding. Now, I want you to listen closely to this statement from the Secretary Rollins, of the head of the FDA, who Trump put in place. Watch how it's a very conniving thing to say, and if you're dumb, you might miss it. Secretary Rollins made a claim that the Trump administration is unable to deliver November SNAP benefits during a shutdown. Now, the claim is being made is that there is no food stamps because the program at this moment does not exist. The agency is telling states that if they do pay out SNAPs for November, they will not be reimbursed that money. Now, the agency is saying that this month there is not enough money to pay full food SNAPs benefits in November if the lap in federal funding continues. And here's where shit gets interesting. There is a shutdown contingency plan. There is a reserve for this very reason that the people who distribute SNAP food stamps have, and it's $6 billion. That $6 billion in the contingency funds is supposed to be used in evidence like this: a government shutdown, if there's a pause in federal funding, i.e. right now. But the Trump administration is saying they will not pay it out because they want the Democrats to side with them on this health care bill that will fuck us either way. Long story short, they are using the food that Americans need to put in their mouth, supplemented income, to literally blackmail the fucking Democrats into signing this bill. They have backup funds. They have $6 billion in contingency plan money to pay out that food stamp balance on November for recipients that is strictly there as a reserve, and they are denying doing that. They will not do that. They're saying, no, that $6 billion for contingency is not going to be used. This is not the fault of the Democrats. These are the Republicans holding people's livelihood at a fucking dangle because they want to end what they call Obamacare. So please spread the message and the information so that when...
So only thing I would say is it's both of them. They're both pieces of shit. And I just still, like, bro, I can't believe we still live in a world where people still, you know, play that game. If this fucking bee come in my car, this bee got all of Earth. Why does bee keep coming over here trying to get in my car? Anyway, so I just had, like, I don't know why. I don't know if I was just tripping or if it was, you know, I don't know. I'm supposed to be, if I tapped in, but it just felt like a energy of concern, and I was like, damn, like, should I start stocking food? What if they don't ever, you know, go back to work like the government? What if they use this opportunity to really fucking do what they want to do? You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad because when shit pop off, You know, you're gonna have people hurting other people, right? You're gonna have slaves, peasants. The peasant class is gonna be going to war with each other, while the elites is in their bunkers with their feet up, or going over to fucking Argentina or whatever the fuck, wherever the fuck they gonna go. It's crazy. And it's like we live in a time where it's like we have the opportunity. That's like the biggest. It's like, what are you gonna tell your like if you got kids or people you love, like, you know, that's younger growing up right now, like, what are you gonna tell them, like, you know, when they grow up? Like, you're gonna be like, oh damn, why y'all didn't fight back? Oh, we was too busy yelling at our phones. Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you try to stop it, even if it was inevitable? Why didn't you try to come together? Oh, we were too busy yelling into our camera phones. I mean, it's something like, bro, if we made a movie about this shit, it would be the easiest bag to get, like, people yelling at their phones instead of going outside and organizing. It's like something out of a retarded ass Steven Spielberg movie, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The next step in their master plan that you just heard Steve Bannon talking about, as well as the Kushners, is the purge. Let me explain. If you've ever watched any of the purges, even the last one that just came out during Trump's last presidency in 2020, the purge has never been about a free night of unaliving people. The purge has always been about the government enacting an experiment to unalive multiple people through the ways of civil war to control the population. And I 100% believe that after rewatching The Purge all the way from election year to Purge Forever After, we are well on our way to witnessing another annual purge. I want everyone to go back and watch these movies so you understand where the government plays a huge part in this and how white supremacy has always been the center of every single purge movie we've ever witnessed. I went back and watched them last night and I realized that, hey, this could very well happen as the government instilled the purge as a way to insurrect, one might add, population control. Does that not sound familiar? The thing that struck me the most about The Purge Forever After, which was the one that just came out recently, the last one, and all the other purges before, was number one, they were always insurrected by white supremacists and the KKK. The purge started with white supremacists and ended with white people having to cross the border back into Mexico for refugee from a civil war that happened in the United States. The purge has always been a civil war. Leave the world behind and the purge are two things that I feel like we're closer to than liberty, freedom, and tax with representation. Watch and pay attention to what happens next.
Right, so they can get away with all of this shit. You know, there's a demonic, satanic chain of command. Let's have a real conversation. In this realm, there's a satanic chain of command. So, at the top of that, the demonic hierarchy is not white supremacy. And I hate when black people like just go to, it's you think you deep, but you're not deep enough. Let's have a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? Above white supremacy is fucking just pure evil. It's Satanism. It's archons. Let's have a real fucking conversation. It's archons. It's the demiurge. It's Satan. It's just that pure, pure evil entity. Let's have a real conversation. And it's just utilizing vessels to act out its nature. Let's just call it like, so all of these labels, the solution. See, the thing is, they got to do all of this shit. They got to come up with a infinite amount of ways to keep us divided so they can conquer us. There's only one solution to fuck them over: unity. They have to come up. Just think about how desperate this realm is. Yeah, bro, think about how desperate this realm is to keep people hating each other For no fucking real valid reason. And think about the only way. There's only one way that they gotta find an infinite amount of ways to kill us. We only need one way to kill them: unity. And that's how, like, when I think about that, I'm just like, this world is fucking dog shit. The people ain't shit. The society ain't shit. The game ain't shit. This is bullshit. The solution, there's only one solution. It's unity. Stop paying fucking taxes. Stop going to work. Eat off the land. Say we're done with you. But no. People act like they're done with the government, but still fucking voluntarily give their money to them. Still donate to politicians. Still participate in the left-right paradigm. Act like they're done, but then go on fucking Google, YouTube, Facebook, Meta, IG, and complain and get money and get shekels. You said like a well-oiled machine. I'm telling you, bro. It's the elephant in the fucking room. The elephant in the room is they need an infinite amount of ways. They need infinite amount of ways, bro. To kill us, steal from us, divide us, conquer us, rob us, rape us, pillage us, poison us. God damn. We only need one way to kill them. Listen. They will have to fucking hard reset the realm. They will have to hard reset the simulation. Today is Monday. Today would have been a perfect fucking day for people to say, we're done. And guess what? We're gonna be all right. We're done and we're gonna be all right. They done made everybody fucking act like, oh, we all gotta be out for self. No, you don't. Thank you, CIA. You know what I'm saying? That is a CIA psychological operation to make you think that you by yourself. You know, and this is coming from a person, my own family, bro. In real life, I don't have a single person that say to me, hey, if you need a place to live, if you need a place to, even just a place to crash, if you need a place to sleep at night that's warm, you can come stay with me. My own family, people that I know, they know that I sleep in this fucking car when it's cold as shit outside. Like, it's cold. It's already cold. It's fucking about to be November, right? It's already fucking damn near in the 30s at night over here. That fast. So it just shows you how heartless people are, bro. People don't care. And a lot of people, like, you know, when if there is like a situation, like a purge type of situation or whatever, you know, a lot of people can't wait to take out their anger and their frustration out on their fellow fucking slave, peasant, whatever the fuck, instead of using that energy to go against the creators of the chaos. Let's have a real conversation. You can't make this shit up, man. It's depressing, miserable, retarded ass realm that we're stuck in for the time being. You know what I'm saying?
We call it death. Death is...
Well, yesterday this is going to piss you off. It pissed me off. Yesterday or today, Donald Trump signed an executive order. And the executive order states that these 771,000 people that live in this nation that are considered homeless, well, they are considered criminals now, because it has now been deemed illegal to be homeless in the United States. And that's all 50 states. So basically, the people that are at their lowest point in their life, people that are struggling, and the reason why a lot of people are homeless is because they can't afford to live. Nobody can afford rent. Nobody can afford to buy a home. There are so many people that have been pushed out on the streets in the last few years because of rent prices that went so high they've had to move in with their parents or sleep in their car. And oh yeah, on top of that, it's also illegal to sleep in your car now. Van life is over. You can no longer do that now. He's made that a crime. So welcome to the new America, where it's illegal to be homeless, it's illegal to sleep in your car, and rent is so high you can't even afford it. So before you know it, we're all going to be in jail because nobody's going to be able to afford rent, and we're not allowed to sleep in our cars anymore. This should make you sick. Well, yesterday, this is going to piss you. Today, Donald Trump signed an executive order.
You live in Buffalo?
The executive order states that...
So here's the play-by-play if the shutdown doesn't end. After 1 week, we will be absolutely out of funding for WIC. It'll be up to the states. 2 to 3 weeks after that, we're talking about all the funding being gone. For SNAP, it'll be up to the states. By week 3 or 4 of this thing, TSA will be on strike. There will be massive delays at airports if they're up and running. Now, last but not least, the big one. If this goes for 4 to 6 months, say goodbye to Social Security. I'm sorry, people, it's the hard truth. I am starting to get the feeling that this government shutdown is happening for a reason, and it is not going to be resolved anytime soon. Just my opinion. I also believe that all of these people that are showing up to work at the air traffic controllers are most likely going to be replaced by military. And so would TSA. And the fact that Stephen Miller said the other day that Trump had ultimate all power over military makes a lot of sense. We might be in trouble, America. Buckle up and put your head on a swivel because something's in the works. So here's the play-by-play if the shutdown doesn't end.
Here's the play-by-play.
Out of funding for WIC. It'll be up.
And don't let the pigtails or the glasses or the braces or the voice fool you. I am an evil woman. A trifling bitch, honestly. A succubus in the flesh. I will cuss out your mama, slap your auntie, and then finger your sister. Trust me, I've done it before. I'm the type of bitch you can't put nothing past. And yes, Fat Ma grips tighter than one of those Chinese finger toys being vacuum sealed. And yes, Big Moose gets wetter than the earth
Big
when
Moose.
it rains for those 40 days and 40 nights. And yes, my throat is a bottomless cave that gives the tip a squeeze with each stroke, like a starving snake swallowing its last meat. But I promise you, none of that is worth the financial ruins I will leave you in, nor the mental...
Bitch, I'm already broke. You can't even fuck out of here. I'm already broke. Bring that pussy over here, bitch. What is you talking about? Bring that shit over here, bitch.
Did food. There was no Bilo. Why are so many people scared of this? This is how folks not too long ago did food. There was no Bilo, Kroger, Publix. Why is it so much more socially acceptable now to trust our groceries into the hands of strangers? Different countries before our food even gets up to us. Different countries, different hands, different companies, different strangers. But this scares people. This scares people to do. This scares people to eat. They are baffled. They don't even know what this is. This is health. This is control. This is power. This is self-sufficiency. This is independence. This is real food. This is the food that you eat. And you won't end up with cancer 15, 20, 25 years down the road. This is life. This is pride. This is so important, and it got lost not too long ago. It's time to find it. Why are so many people scared?
Thanks to the CIA.
I live in the woods because I trust nothing. I think that everything's fake, but I feel real out here. If I have a problem, I just fix it. I just fix it. And I don't have to listen to anybody. This is now where I'm gonna keep all of my stuff because I want to, and I think it's pretty cool. I have 2 dogs. They are so sweet and massive, and I cuddle them all the time, even though they're boys. I'm about to buy my own land where I'm gonna build a home with logs, and I'm gonna hunt and grow all of my food. Until then, this is where I live, and this is now where I'm gonna keep all of my stuff. Ain't that pretty cool? This is where I cook up grub. This is where I watch for the feds. The other puppy dog, he was gone while I was trying to show both of them. I use a Sun Absorber 8000 to charge these Jackeries, and then the Jackery has the Starlink router in it, and it's running all the way up this rock, all the way to this satellite, and that's how I get Wi-Fi. This stream is where I bathe myself. But guys, there's also a big salamander in here. I've decided that I want to capture him, give him a beautiful, loving home, feed him beef to get him big and strong, and I'm gonna call him Sal, the man third. I live in the woods because I trust nothing. I think that everything...
So the craziest part about this video is you go back to nature, but somehow you're still supporting the beast system. Somehow you go back to nature. You say you don't trust anybody, but you trust Elon Musk because you're paying him for the Starlink so that you can stay connected to the world. The whole point of going back to nature is to disconnect. That's the point of nature, is to disconnect. But motherfuckers need money. You feel me? But the whole point of going back to nature is to disconnect. You don't go back to nature to still be connected to... No, it don't work like that. If you're going to go back to nature and you're going to be hunting and being self-sufficient and shit like that, you know what I mean? I would love to live in a time without technology, bro. Technology has destroyed... Like, I just can't even talk to people, man. I can't even have real relationships because, and you know, this like, because it's like this, I don't know what the term would be, but it's like everybody's bored now. Especially like when I'm talking to girls, they're just like, it's like they're mentally retarded now. They're like, they all fucking talking about some, you know, I get bored easily and all that, because you're retarded. Because you're a victim of the social engineering, psychological operations. Like, you're a victim. The CIA owe you some money, bitch. You know? It's not normal to get bored easily, to always be bored. That's not normal. So, you know, as a man, I got to sit up here and entertain grown women like I'm a fucking circus clown or something. Like, this is fucking, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. And that's not what this life is meant to be about, man. It's not meant to be, you're not meant to be, you know, we wasn't dropped off here to be entertained and constantly have dopamine, you know, sent through our fucking brain and shit, man. We're here to remember who we are because our shit was white. Let's have a real conversation. Why don't we remember anything before? We were here to tap into the divinity within us and remember who the fuck we are and not make the same mistake, which is come back here. Let's have a real conversation. That's my opinion. To reconnect with source or your own divine, your divine purpose and shit like that. Grow, and then that's it. Graduate. Not come back here. I don't want to, I've been really thinking about that, heavy. I don't want to come back here, but if I did, I just zero fucks. If I did come back here, zero fucks, bro. Because my whole life, I've been taught, programmed, you gotta care, you gotta give a fuck. You can't just do whatever you want. And then that's the era that I came from. And then now everything is the complete opposite, bro. You literally have females on the internet selling their bathwater, and they're zero shame. You know, a lot of these females are just prostitutes, broad day, You know, a lot of these dudes are fucking selling their souls, simping, acting like bitches, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy, man.
Today I'm going to show you how expensive groceries are in Germany. A bag of mandarins, $1.69. $2.39 for 12 eggs. Baby bells for $2.79. Oat milk for 90 cents. Bio salami for $1.99. You can get real bread for $1.19. If you get a full loaf, you can cut it right here. One salmon fillet for $3.99. You can get 3 pizzas for $3.99. There are 3 pizzas inside. Red wine for $2.49. 6 pears for $1.49. Cucumber for 69 cents. 2 pounds of meat for $6.99. Strawberries for $2.89. Okay, are you guys ready for the craziest thing? This much toilet paper for $2.69.
Ain't no way.
And then 4 pieces of kitchen towels for $2.75.
Ain't no
I honestly
way.
have no idea why toilet paper is so expensive in the US. You can get cat food for 30 cents. Let's head over to the sweets. 1 bag of raisin for $1.79. Chips.
Once again, I don't know if that's like what that is. I don't know if that would be like the same amount of money for us or whatever, but that shit sounds crazy as hell, man.
What's going on? We are talking monkeys on an ox. Oh, my friend, it appears that you've forgotten that nobody has a fucking clue what's going on. We are talking monkeys on an oxygen-rich, water-heavy rock floating in space. Nothing about what I just said makes any sense at all, yet it's absolutely true. Listen, the only person you need to answer to is Mother Nature. The rest of it is man-made hogwash created by fucked up senile old men who want to capture your heart and mind for ultimate profit at best and planetary control and manipulation at worst. So my advice would just to be get out, hug a tree, get back to being human, and fuck the rest of the shit that's spiraling you into an endless depression and confusion. Oh, my friend, it appears that you forgot.
To all the contrail people. So get this. Here's a car that I just detailed it and got it ready for sale. They were spraying aerosol chemicals in the sky. So I'm using a clean new razor blade to scrape this dust up. Look at that. It's magnetic particles. If you read the patents for geoengineering, 2 of the primary ingredients are barium and strontium, both highly magnetic materials.
See all this dirty filthiness everywhere. This happened after it rained just a couple days ago, and a lot of people like to tell me this is all just brake dust. Well, that's a lot of brake dust. For anyone thinking this is pollen, maybe you could tell me why pollen sticks to a magnet. Barium, strontium, a couple elements in climate engineering right there.
To all.
And guess what? We're funding it. They're using tax. They're stealing money from us to fund this shit. All of this dumb shit. Simple solution. Hey, we're done. But you got all these people. Look how many cars just are driving past me on the highway. What are you doing? That's what errand are you running that's more important than this? What errand are you fucking running that's more important than stopping this? That's the elephant in the room. This is crazy. I can't even show this. This is fucking crazy. You can't make this shit up, bro. That's why I couldn't be president, because I couldn't be the leader of shit. Y'all niggas would hate me, bro.
Saying that good, your taxpayer dollars shouldn't go to every Republican that's eating toast with peanut butter, talking about what did you do with last month's food stamps, saying that good, your taxpayer dollars shouldn't go towards anyone else's food expense. I will remind you that that Affordable Care Act that's paying for your insurance based off taxpayer dollars is set to expire November 1st. And the same people that are cutting food stamps are the same people that are about to cut your health care and increase it by thousands of dollars. So I hope that peanut butter toast is good, because if you fucking choke, bitch, you're one injury away from needing food stamps too. The last speaker, Mike Johnson, just made it apparently clear that there is no money to help anyone except for Argentina and Trump dancing in Mongolia for a new ballroom. I want you to know that food stamps, Head Start, military pay, and our air traffic control is set to expire November 1st. If you take away food, you take away health care, you take away child care, and you take away the ability for people to work and make a living, you essentially create a corporate slave. They want you out in the corporate field and not at home with your children. They don't want us to be able to spend our tax dollars on food and affordable health care, but they want our tax dollars to fund their billionaire agendas. November 1st, we are starting the no spending, no consumerism. You don't need that shit from Ulta. You don't need a new jacket. Your kids don't need Christmas this year, because there is a lot more on the line than a couple of presents. People are about to starve. There is a government purge of the middle class and the lower class and the poor. There is no Thanksgiving this year for most. So we need to stand up and save your money. Don't fucking shop. There is no holiday. Fuck a Ralph Lauren Christmas. Spread the fucking word. It's a real purge.
Oh, bro. Oh, man. She said, all these voters are the ones that put us in these positions. I'm tired of blaming the politicians. People need to grow up. Stop voting if you ever expect different results. That's facts. That's facts. It's you people that still play the game, that still are under the fucking mental retardation. You're victims